PlayingWithDragons.
Hi everyone, it's Lex.
Holly.
And welcome to part 26 of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Hi.
It's the bonus round, folks.
Yep. Just gonna go through any miscellaneous extra stuff. There's tutorials, you can have Omochao explain all the concepts and such. He has a little blackboard, and he will tell you literally everything.
Anything, everything, all the things.
Even things you didn't even want to know, or things that are completely obvious. You know, like the beginning of every Pokemon journey? I almost forgot.
By the way, did you know you should weaken a Pokemon before you catch it? That's all.
Negative edge character. Bye. And here's the showing that this is 100% and how long it takes you.
Yeah, it took you.
Took me 86 hours. And with doing, it breaks down by hero, by dark, by last, by mini games, and it shows you all the emblems gotten and all that. So that's kind of a nice checklist to see what you've done.
Here's our first place.
Sound test.
Oh, it's her. Well, when you have Sonic say it, he'll go sound test where you listen to cool sounds.
Which we might pop him in and Shadow in because they have the kind of funny things. But you can listen to all the different sounds and music. A lot of games had this. It was nice, but unfortunately it's not like a shuffle. You can't tell it to go to the next song.
Yeah,
or
it's weird that it's like
to stop playing after a certain, because if it's a level, it'll just play forever.
I know before the internet really got big, like YouTube and stuff, I felt like that was more valuable. Nowadays, you sit there and, I mean, like, they offered that for, Mario, that All-Star thing. It's like, you can listen to all the music. Or, like, Smash Brothers, like, you can make a playlist. And I'm like, yeah, but I'd rather just have it playing on YouTube.
You can actually delete all the numbers behind your battle mode and such.
But no.
First good. So this one's kind of neat. So that you can have every character and even a couple of extras, and they will have things to say, which is kind of funny. Because then you try changing her.
I'm not good enough for you?
Nope, you're not.
Eggman's kind of the same way.
What? You don't like me?
No.
You can get Amy and Omochao from the Chow's Black Market.
You can change the theme on your menu screen.
Select the theme for your menu screen.
Menu screen customization! Yeah!
Yeah!
You just have to say
Woo!
You can change various items on your menu screen.
So we'll have Sonic do his sound test.
Want to hear something?
What? He didn't say sound test, listen to cool sounds.
I thought that was in the first game.
Was it?
I don't know. I'm so used to Shadows, which will go back to him.
Yeah, we pretty much always had Shadow as our guy.
Your menu screen.
Because when you do verses with Shadow, he'll be like, decide the rules of engagement. And we were like, tee we're getting married.
You were toddlers.
I'm not interested.
Too bad.
You're gonna stay as the thing. And we pretty much show 2-player. The carts are the same. Bosses is just going through all the heroes' bosses, dark, and doing all of them in one sitting, including the Bio Lizard ones. It's basically the same thing as the tracks are kind of the same in the 2-player mode, so it was just funner to play with somebody else than to go against the other racers.
It did still seem weird that, I mean, I'm not knocking like Chow and Robot, but I kind of find it weird that their alternate cars weren't just like the cars they had in their levels.
And this may or may not work, but I'm just kind of interested. I heard that if you just stand there, Shadow won't ever hit you in the boss battle, so I'm hoping this will be, yep. So we just get to listen to this great, iconic cutscene.
He's got really good eyesight. I wouldn't be able to see him.
How about you turn the brightness on your TV?
Huh, I don't need it. That's how good I am. I don't need to see. You loser. You're stuck on a rock.
You're stuck on a stump.
Where are you jumping to?
Hopefully we don't move. Shadow won't ever hit you.
Oh! They were wrong!
They lied.
They were wrong!
Maybe in the original Dreamcast they did.
You won't be able to just attack him. Try something to lower his defenses.
Anytime now.
Oh, so the homing attack actually worked. That's the only thing that hit me last time.
Yeah, it was just a fluke. I like how Sonic checks his watch. You have things to be doing right now. If you could just...
This is a nice screensaver. Does anybody even use those anymore?
Just go for a stretch. Aww.
He's just a meanie.
Decide which stage to go to.
So, we said there was a couple of challenges in the chow races that we wanted to show off. But because we're running a little bit longer than expected on the video, we figured we could just tag them onto the extras.
We're back, children. We missed you.
Yeah. And by that I mean I'm going in this cave.
I hate the fact that part of me is like, we should make more chow and just keep having fun with the chow.
Sounds like a SpongeBob episode. Let's have another.
Yeah.
So the jewel races and beginner races were what we really saw. The challenge races and the hero races in dark. Unfortunately, the course is not going to be as different from the two-player modes, but it will be... They kind of just have like a couple fun things, like you can go against only gold and silver chow,
Him.
Omo chow, the little animals. Chows wear pumpkins, skulls, they're still in their eggs. Cockroaches. Horrible, horrible cockroaches. Without legs. He's back.
Mm-hmm.
And the jewel ones, they're kind of hard to get. And of course, the ultimate chow. We just want to show off a couple of these and show against the ultimates. And I think we need to go after this guy. Because
he's a major threat.
he's a thing. I don't know what this whole story was. I think he was in the first game. He would just randomly be in the first game and could ruin your whole race. Because you would think, oh, he's nothing special. He's just, he doesn't even have any...
he's not evolved or
yeah,
anything.
he's not involved. He doesn't... Nothing about him really stands out. But supposedly he's like the strongest.
Oh no, Balin had terrible luck, but so did he. Also, Balin opened his box earlier, so it's fine. Also, we are not concerned about these literal infants.
These other ones are just him wannabes. So,
Training to become the next him.
no, somebody fell in the water.
But not Balin!
So we really didn't show much of how great Balin was because there was really no competition. Figured Balin could just show off a little bit. We're probably... You said you want to show off the animal one?
Yeah.
And you want Balin for that too, or do you want to try somebody else?
We'll try someone else. Who's our best runner?
I
wasn't it
believe
Rosie?
Rosie is the second best runner, which I know is surprising because she didn't do so hot. But that's because she got beaten out by a speedboat. Nobody said you can use your mask, your dolphin persona, Lance. Balin, where are you going?
He just wanted a challenge. Actually, where is... I'm guessing the purple dot is him.
I'm assuming so. It's kind of like if you overlevel your chow too much, it's like you don't really get that feeling of that growth type thing.
Oh, there he is.
Yep. He's not that far behind. If Balin trips.
Yeah. Well, Balin's smarter than he is, so Balin picked up on stuff a little bit quicker.
With his big old top hat, I'm sure he has a brain underneath there. Why are you getting a Sonic doll? What's wrong with you?
He's just a baby. He didn't go to school yet.
He returns. He got 2 races, and I'm thinking he's such a big hotshot deal, and he didn't go to no school.
I remember he, like, if I ever did mess with the challenge races, I remember he was like, oh my god, how is he so fast?
Yeah. Well, when you're a kid and you don't have patience,
And you don't know about the exploit that we know about.
It's like
giving animals
it's like
over
a
and over again.
rare rhythm that you have to get to level 90.
I think we say as children. I still couldn't get it.
I never cheated. I never knew about that repeat use of the same animal, and I really didn't know which animal was better or worse. Because I only really knew about the flying. I didn't really care about the other ones. Are you gonna fall?
Aww. You should have went red, man.
Just gotta go with what you think. There you go.
Hooray.
I'm so scared pressing A because it feels like it cuts your stamina in half, even though it's not even that. But we got rid of all the enthusiastic chow. Some of them have seal butts.
Vulture tails.
Butts.
Pretty sure.
Yeah,
Rosie has the faster runner. Because the animals don't climb, don't fly, don't swim.
They're just straight running.
But it's cool because you get to race the animals.
Yeah, so let's see what animals we're going to go against.
Ooh, 2 cedars, 2 cheetahs, a gorilla, and a seal. Oh, 2 seals. I'm sorry, I didn't see one of them. We have enough animals, they could have had one of each.
They could have. It's kind of all random about these challenges, too. So, unless you have like a super chow, it's one of those like you don't even know if what
you
you're
might
going
luck
against.
out.
Yeah,
you might not.
these could all be like speed, like bunnies, cheetahs, and such. I mean, it would have been interesting if it was all around race because then it could be like, oh, you see the swimmers really coming.
Yeah, or see the gorilla climb, but
Yeah.
the animals only have like so much animation, which I think is just them running or walking.
I think they got like 2 to 3 animations. They're like back forth.
Like,
I mean, animals are cute. It's always weird because they're just called small animals, and I always get confused because it's like, oh, I watched Sonic X and there was a full-grown cheetah and Sonic carried it around. It's weird.
I feel like it's one of those things where I never got held up on the semantics. Like, I know some people would be like, so like, how is Goofy and Pluto? Which, yeah, when you're like, edgy, you're like, yeah, how is Goofy and Pluto? Now I'm like, Goofy...
I think you're doing pretty well. You're just asking like how they are.
Oh, how?
Like their health-wise.
Oh.
It was a bad joke.
But it's something similar to that, where I'm like, yeah, Sonic helps smaller animals. Sort of like humans are technically animals. We're technically different versions of primates, so, there you go.
Yeah, go.
Animals pretty much stayed in a group.
Yeah. Okay, guys, don't get lost.
Ooh, one of the cheetahs didn't win against the sea otter, which is fair, because sea otters are actually also pretty good for running. They can be swimming and running.
Don't they seem so excited?
Yeah, the other animals are just like...
Okay, now we're gonna go against the Ultimates, and unfortunately, or fortunately, if you like to see Balin a lot, Balin's our best bet, because he's all around. I tried, but Balin just has the right grading system. And it's literally just you versus the Ultimate. I wish they had a race where you were going against
all 3 of them.
Neutral, Hero, and Dark. But instead it's just you against the Ultimate. So we'll see how well Balin does. And these guys are no pushovers, even if you're level 99.
I do hate that it's like watching the Chow race really does make me go, yeah, it is kind of bonkers that, like, that they've never used the Chow after this.
No.
And it's one of those things that it's still a mixed thing. Like, I don't want it to be like a phone game where it's like, oh, if you, like Pokemon Go,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you picked up an animal and you feed it to your Chow or whatever. Part of me doesn't want it to be a phone game. I'd rather it actually be a console game.
Well, to be honest, I haven't really seen the Chow in later Sonic games really working out either. The storybook series, absolutely not. I couldn't see a Chow Garden. Sonic Heroes, no. You would have like 3 people in the Chow Garden and trying. I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
06 could have, but I felt like they already put a lot on their plate with that game.
Yeah, they were
and
trying.
It was
They
already
were trying way too hard.
already just like scraping by to even being sometimes playable. So
I mean, they probably...
06 was probably the last time I could definitely see, because there was a hub world. You could have found like secret Chow stuff.
I mean, they could have maybe had it in Unleashed.
Yeah, I could see it Unleashed. They could have like beast forms or Dark Gaia forms of Chows, but it's also hard because every time I think of like Chows, I think of multiple playable characters, and there hasn't been one since Sonic Mania. And Sonic Mania is nothing. Classic Sonic is why Ultimate Chow? You guys just love Sonic so much.
Sponsored by Sonic.
He's the best. So that's just if there's no multiple, like the Werehog could have worked for Night and Day, so
oh no,
it was kind of too curious. Well, Chaos decided to hold the Sonic doll. I don't know, he got stuck up there.
Yeah.
But he's a swimmer, so he's just gonna speedboat it.
Not as fast as Lance. I still find that funny that out of the 2 of them, Lance is the faster swimmer.
And we did actually test it off screen to see, because I was really curious, because I did not think Lance was a swimmer. If it's just straight swimming, he would win. But because there's that running part in the longer version of the swimming, he lost.
I know running was always like the last thing you would give the animals to, like for running, trying to max them out because they would run too fast when you're trying to give them animals.
They were hard to do the
there you go.
Trick on. Just go. We got 2 more of these to show.
Part of me wants to have Lance go up against the Dark one.
You want to?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Well, that's the thing with the Dark and Hero. You can't have you can't have a Dark go against the Dark Legend, the ultimate. I think that's how it was. So let's go to Hero.
Oh, you can't have so then Lance has to go against the Hero one.
Okay. I was like, I can't.
Or maybe I'm thinking, because Hero goes against the Dark Chow.
Oh yeah, so Hero races have a Dark. It's very confusing with the wording. But one could not do the other. Balin could do all of them because he's neutral.
Yeah.
So
maybe have Rosie go up against the Light Ultimate.
We can give it a shot. But look how cool.
I know.
I wanted the ultimate so bad, and all I could do was the neutral one. That's all my patience as my 87-hour self could handle.
I know. I picked a Chow out to be the Dark one in our old file. I was like, you will be the chosen one. You will be the Kovu.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
That's disgusting. Oh, and the background's also different. I forgot to mention it. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. He can climb a lot faster.
Well, I don't think I ever got his power up to 99. Uh-oh.
It'll be fine. He'll make up for it, because he seems like he's faster running.
As long as he doesn't trip. And maybe the Dark
Lord Stan.
Maybe he's stupid like the neutral one. The hardest Chows are actually the jewels, like the amethyst and the sapphires.
Because they are like the best at whatever they're supposed to be good at.
And they're hard to get. They can only go through, I don't know how it was in the Dreamcast, but you can only get them in this through the GPA.
Yeah.
Alright, Speedboat. Go, go, go.
See, he's already making up for some of the lost time.
Well, at least have a more interesting race than Fallon.
Fallon just wiping the floor with Chaos Jr.
Go after that edge.
Well, there's no Sonic to get in the way.
No, no.
Well, Lance was able to put 2 and 2 together quicker.
Steal the one he's about to go for.
Yeah, no, aren't you evil? Wouldn't you go for the evil option?
Lance is an angel. How dare you?
No, I mean, like, for him to, like, because Lance was near the, the round fruit.
Close and close. Just don't trip.
I know, he slowed down for a second there and my heart, like, stopped. I'm like, no.
Just don't trip.
Oh no, he took the inside lane.
I don't know where you're going, Lance, but don't trip. Come on, be better than your
Dinosaur form.
whatever, than that Maestro. I don't know what they're calling in the game.
What do they call them, the Maestros?
Maestros. Okay, Speedboat time. Go, go, go. There he goes.
I feel better if he was like...
You know, I feel better. But then it's the last run of the Rainbow Road. Is he gonna fall into a ditch?
If he does, that probably honestly would cost him the whole thing.
Yeah. Do not fall in the ditch like you did last time and let Nikki walk all over you.
I know. That was
doing like a
embarrassing.
Naruto run?
That was embarrassing for all of us. Yeah, he kind of is.
I don't know if I feel that it's always called Naruto run.
Yeah, I don't know what it was called before Naruto. Oh no, he like veered off. Oh no, he went down the middle. Oh, thank God. Both of them were safe.
Oh, they
Oh,
tripped.
phew.
They tripped at the end.
That was close.
Oh, we got a little new medal.
Yay.
Maybe he's probably gonna get a prize because I only just threw everything at Balance. Oh, he didn't get it. Oh, right, the prizes are like the TV and the radio for the respected hero Dark Gardens.
It's kind of weird because, like, the ultimate...
Looks like a bunny to me.
Well, it looks a lot like the swimming one.
Mm-hmm.
Angel swimmers have, like, the long locks.
Let's see what the angel race looks like. I wish there was an option to, like, change the settings. Like, we could have been like, oh, our Halloween, here's a thing. Or if we want to be like, here's springtime. Because I think Angels is more springy.
Yeah.
I kind of miss when they did that in their games, where depending on the time, have the season change and
Oh
those
yeah,
extra
like actually
things.
have an in time.
Yeah, like they did with the Dreamcast, and they actually did with Knight's Journey of Dreams,
Yeah.
where they took the Wii's weather channel,
Yeah,
and
the
depending
internal-
on
yeah,
what it
the
was,
internal-
it could be raining, snowing, whatever time of season it's
It's
supposed
just a
to be.
shame that the Nighttopians place sucks.
Yeah, there's not really much to do there, but at least... Oh, but the whole hub world changes too.
Yeah.
It turns all snowy and such. I kind of wish they kind of had that. Which they could do.
Oh, you hate to see it.
They could do nowadays. I hope there's another hub world type thing, like an
Yeah.
Unleash. I think Unleash was the last one that had like a hub world. That would have been so neat if they did that Unleash, where it's like, here's the holiday, you can see all
Yeah,
all the different
cultures.
continents had celebrate their holidays.
That would have been cool.
It had like some little dialogue thing like, oh, finally a Sonic doll.
Yeah, they
That's what I always wanted.
I love these little dolls. No.
No, not
that one.
Sonic doll. This Sonic doll.
The true Sonic doll.
I think our first Sonic doll was
Denny's.
one was Denny's, but the modern Sonic doll was, I think, Busch Gardens.
Yeah, when we were like middle school, Busch Gardens. Well, they always had like this arcade area that we'd like to go to, And one time we went and they had claw machines. They had Shadow and Sonic, and I won them. And then I twisted Shadow's arm too hard, like immediately.
We got 2 Sonics.
Yeah.
We managed. Sonic was smaller than Shadow's.
Yeah.
And we got 2 little Sonics in the same grab.
I got too excited with Shadow because after I got him, I like spun him around and I actually stretched out his one arm.
I thought this would be a lot dangerous.
Yeah, it was kind of like, whoa.
Rosie's better than Lance. Rosie's art always kind of freaked me out when she was in the Archie, because she was psycho.
Oh, yeah.
She was on the good guys team because she wanted to kill Scourge.
Yeah, it was like, I liked how he played with that. It's like, okay, so they're opposites. That doesn't necessarily mean they're just plain evil versions.
Yay, now she's gonna get a new badge.
Hooray! Good for you, Rosie.
You and your unicorn self.
Nicky wouldn't have made it.
No, he would have been tripped like 3 times and probably still in the water.
Yay, ciao.
Yay! And we got one more thing to show off for getting 100%. Alright, so you've probably seen it on the map, this question mark. This is what you get.
We're getting 180 emblems.
100% of the game. You get Green Hill. You get to play the first game, because this is before they use Green Hill on everything.
Yeah.
Look at it. Do.
Yeah, you get to hear like the MIDI version, but you still have all the abilities from...
Look, even the bots are back.
This was like really cool because it was them trying to, like, I could see them like...
Oh, and the fishes.
I wonder if this was like a test stage.
Look at the fish.
I was just looking at the skybox. It's literally, it's just poured it over those pixels of the mountains.
I never got an A on this.
I wonder if they did this as sort of like to test out the engine or anything, like for beta testing. Like, oh, let's just recreate Green Hill.
Now, I'm not an expert at Green Hill, so I can't tell you if it's like, oh, that bot is exactly like it. But there's many things that I'm like, yeah, I can see this as being Green Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I remember certain blocks you could break.
Yeah.
Do.
This is probably, to date, I want to say the coolest 100% completion that we've ever gotten.
Yeah. I never could get up on these high paths.
Not as classic.
Oh, I want to do the loop-de-loop. Can I fall down here?
Well, then do the loop-de-loop.
Whee! Look! I'm just like my old self. Before I got all edgy and not fun.
I mean, I've heard people say that this particular stage is actually completely broken.
Yeah.
Like, you can sit there and, like, just cut through to the end of the...
It's a 2D trying to go into 3D game.
Yeah. It currently kind of... It almost reminds me of, like, when you play Little Big Planets, like whatever it's called, player-created stages. Yeah. Where it's, like, them trying to, like, figure out how to work within the confines of the engine. Yeah, there it is.
Yes! Did you want to give it a go?
Sure.
So you could beat my score. We'll try remembering it. That's easy to remember.
I was going to say that should be easy.
Just made it.
Wow, only a C.
Wow, only waterfalls.
But you don't even get an extra emblem if you get an A.
I don't believe so, no. Because this is supposed to be the extra thing.
Yeah, because I noticed that you don't have other missions. It's not like
no. So I know it's blasphemy. Lexus playing Sonic.
I know.
Instead of playing Shadow. I know. Shadow should have been a character. But also you had the...
Oh. Well, I'm not gonna get this probably the same score.
Well, you didn't hit the first checkpoint, so it's all restarted. Yay! So... Thoughts and opinions on the project?
This is... Oh goodness. Well, it's not I can say it may not be my favorite game to play all the time. It is probably the most important game I've ever played, if that makes any sense. Like, you know, there's those games that, like, change your life. I kind of want to say Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is one of those games. It was something that we didn't think we'd ever... Because we liked playing Sonic on the classic system, like the Genesis. But, we never got a Saturn. We didn't get any of the add-ons to the Genesis. The only games we even had on the Genesis were just Sonic games and, this Bugs Bunny game.
Yeah.
And then we were gonna save up money for a Dreamcast, but we didn't save up enough of our allowance before the console was
discontinued.
Yeah.
And they had to reconstruct their...
So there was a good chunk of time where we didn't have Sonic, like, in our lives, really. And to just see, you know, on this GameCube thing that looks so cool and so rad, like this new Sonic game, we can play Sonic again. It was so exciting.
And I can play as Edge Boy and keep up with Sonic. What does this all mean?
At that point, I had like a very passive like of video game. Oh my god, I got the exact same score!
Is that the only score we can ever get in this level? Probably.
Oh my goodness.
Select a stage. Who will you be?
Of course, this is the funniest thing you can do in the game. Eggman's freaky. He shouldn't be here.
Yeah. They went
He's
through all the
awkward.
trouble.
He's big. The chows go up to his ankles, and he does this to the chows. I mean, would you want... It's just...
Just shut up. Why don't you stop
He
crying?
shakes the chow, and then he's like, yosh, yes, yosh. And then I'm always scared to jump because you can actually hurt them.
Yeah, if you jump too close to
Yeah,
them.
it's like, oh no, I
Oh,
can't.
don't step on my child.
Not on mine. Step on your own.
But yeah, this game, it was the game that made me realize how much I could love video games. Love what they've become, the story, the characters. Like, it's the reason I love video games and actually was like, I want to make video games. So it's a very important game. Yada yada yada. Sorry, I'm not that great at playing it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you go back to games that it's like, it was like, you're like, oh my gosh, I love the series for this. And then you're just like, you go back to it and then you learn new things and you learn things that you're like, oh, I'm glad that they did this differently with the series if they continued on with the series. Yeah, strip my stuff. But obviously I love this. Is my first game I ever 100% completed. I stuck with it. I thought that was spelled wrong because I was trying to spell garden at the end.
Oh, like for a pun, kindergarten.
Yeah. I have a 300 IQ. So I love this game. It's funny because when we're I never saw this at Exit Under because I've always been so short. It's funny because after when we were finishing up this game, we realized it's like Sonic Adventure had things that this game didn't, and vice versa. And we were kind of surprised with that. We're like, oh, I didn't realize how much I would miss the hub world and talking to the people and getting to know what section of the story am I part of. Because there's 6 stories going on in the first game, where here there's only really 2 stories. Not saying that there was really time for us to dilly-dally in this game, because it was very much time crunch. Cannon blowing up, police are after us. It was not, we couldn't really hub world. Like, I can't walk around the street because Mr. Copman would probably put me arrested. Thank you all for watching and for joining us on this venture.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.